Oh, once again, for those of you who don't know what's going on today, this is a stream. Hello, Andrew. Welcome back from the break. This is a stream to promote the Indiegogo campaign for Conroy Cat's big break. I encourage everyone to go there and give what they can. It's a, I mean, I'm gonna say short, but it's 11 minutes long, so definitely not short. About Conroy Cat, abbreviated CCBB. Yep, that's why I put the exclamation point CCBB in there. Or if you will, C2B2, 2C2B. 2C2B or not 2C2B. It's up to you. It depends on if we get enough donations. Yeah, if you donate while I'm doing the stream and you send me proof on Discord, I will do a recording thanking you personally as Conroy. And really, yeah, that's what this is about. So, what the heck he's saying. All right, let's keep going on here. Let's go to the next short. Oh, Multiverses versus Nickelodeon All-Star. All right. You know, I could have queued this up during the break, and so we'd skip this like weird. So we'd skip those ads and stuff like that. So this was written when the first Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl and Multiverses was still new. So
people are forgetting all about your game. Ours tries new mechanics, has more diverse characters, and it's gonna be free to play. You couldn't even get voice acting. What do you say to that?
You couldn't get voice acting, gee. Yep, see, there's a joke.
That's what I thought.
We also got a much better... I gotta say, this is a much better Bugs Bunny model and much better much better Bugs Bunny model and much better Bugs Bunny voice actor than we had previously. So, quite happy with how this turned out.
Even get voice acting. What do you say to that?
And I think within a month of releasing this, there was a free update to Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl that came with voice acting. Had to fire Gabe, though. Yep, definitely had to fire Gabe. Was he the voice actor? Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Oh, yeah. All right. That one was short. That was just a quick joke.
Look.
Okay, that was a quick... What do I have to say about that? Multiverses was interesting. I liked it better. I played it. It was free. But it also went away, and it does some stupid-ass... Battle Pass stuff that I don't like, and I stopped playing it when they pulled the game away from us. And as far as I can tell, nobody cares about Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, with the sequel being out, and, like, no one really cared too much about it. They, like, took some characters out needlessly in the sequel, so I don't know what's going on. Anyways, let's, okay, so here is just 3 shorts that I came, up with because I watched the movie Sing, and Sing became one of my favorite animated movies ever. I love it. People, most people that I've heard who criticize it haven't watched it. They'll make a weird claim about, like, oh, it's just a Zootopia ripoff, or like it's blah blah blah. I was just like, no, you haven't watched it if you think Sing is an amazing movie with multiple concurrent stories going all at once. Oh my god. I haven't seen the sequel. I have to watch the sequel though. But the first thing is absolutely one of my favorite movies, and I think one of the reasons why I haven't seen the sequel is because I'm so afraid of it like not being as good as the original. But anyways, let's watch a series of cartoons that I made, or a series of shorts I wrote for it.
Look, okay, look, let me bring in sandwiches in for hosting the,
It's not that. There.
look, okay, look, let me bring in sandwiches in for,
Wait, does he not name drop Joe there?
let me bring in sandwiches in for hosting the,
It's not that.
This is a character trait. He brings his sandwiches from outside food.
There's some people who want to audition.
I appreciate.
So yeah, this was coming from an idea that from a series of ideas. Like, who do we cross with Sing? Like, there's so many cartoon characters that sing and stuff like that we could include here. And then we were just like, why not just put them all in?
No professionals allowed.
So this is where like modern thing, old thing kind of comes in. Like, hey, let's have Hatsune Miku. Let's have Gem and the Hologram for a retro. I forget who these characters are named. They were very new at the time. Alvin and the Chipmunks is kind of timeless. I wanted to include a video game character, so I put Power Up the Rapper in there. I should not have included Power Up the Rapper. I should have included the boyfriend from Friday Night Funkin'. What was I thinking? Like, seriously, that would have gotten so many more eyes on this. Whoops. Oh, well. Whatever. And yeah, no professionals. I think I also had, like, Lisa Simpson with her saxophone and, like, Greg Universe. I think I had twice as many characters. And then it was like, no, we have to reduce it.
Have you picked a song?
So,
Have you picked a song to perform yet, Rosita?
Well, I could redo Shake It Off. But my kid showed me this song by the weekend that I...
so if you'll hear, it kind of sounds like Blinding Lights at the start.
Have you picked a song to perform yet, Rosita?
Well, I could redo Shake It Off. But my kid showed me this song by the weekend that I...
Whoa. Did no one give you the approved song list?
Yeah,
I see. We're on YouTube.
public domain,
I see.
public domain
I
songs.
see. We're on YouTube.
Yeah.
So, I hear you're putting
Hey, Conroy's not in this one.
on a show. Can I try out?
Sure, show me what you got.
All right. It's been a while, but I think I remember everything.
Yeah, he's from Silent Tunes.
So, what do you think?
Wow. Well, I've never heard singing like that.
But up. Yeah, it said London Bridge. All right. I like that whole segment. I like the kitchen cutlery dancing.
So, what do you think?
Wow. Well, I've never heard singing
Lungun
like that.
Bridge. What? Did it say Lungun? Oh my god, it does say Lungun. Why does it say Long Gone? Long Gone Bridge is falling down. Long On Bridge is falling down. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's weird. Conroy didn't proofread his notes when he wrote that. Yeah, the Long On Bridge has fallen down, so yeah. I never noticed that. This is why you get other people reading things. All right. We gotta do a thing. Let's get back to Scream Raiders. We have 18 units, so thank you everyone who, yeah, there's always an error. No matter how many times you rewatch something, there's always an error. Let's put the ages this time. All right, and let's start the battle. Yeah. 18 allies. All right. This should go decently well because there's only 3 of them. There we go. Easy peasy. All right. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's give this to Taduli, who had the most kills, and Phil, who has the most assists. No contest. All right. Let's start the next one. Another level 2 match. Alright, this time we do have some flying units, so make sure that we get some aerial, some range things. I'm going to put the Musketeer back out. Alright. Oh, place 5 units. I got that done. And then in this half, and then we'll take out like over here and then over there, so. Alright, but with that being said, okay, you can join. You can place a unit every 5 minutes. If you have the browser for the game up, you should get a sound alert that'll let you know every 5 minutes that you're good to place a new unit. Alright. And thank you everyone who's been placing and joining in the fight there. Alright, let's get back to this. And let's go to the next one. The Pokemon one.
Previously on What You Got.
So this follows up because we had a Pokemon episode. Yes, you can support D-Tunes by donating to their Indiegogo crowdfunding campaign. So that's Conroy Cat's Big Break. So this is a follow-up I wrote to a short that I didn't originally write. But, you know, you have to include... Yeah, Pokemon just a classic. His name is Whipping Boy. And so, okay, and here's where I started writing. And so, we see that training regiment now. Thunderbolt, Rock Throw, Hydro Pump. Okay. This became a big point of contention on while we were writing and this was being animating. This Switch. Now, the most recent edition, the Dynamax, happens on the Switch generation. But in the original short, the one with the Pokeball that we just cut back to on the previously on segment, Doggy was using a DS. And also, I didn't know that if you could you Dynamax with, could you use the Dynamax with, by pressing a button on the Switch. So I left it as a DS in the original script. But yeah, so it was then later decided that it should be a Switch instead, because that's the new generation of things, so a lot of things had to go back, and I purposefully left it as a DS to keep it with continuity, but oh my god, yes, because Doggy's an old-time character, he should use the OG Game Boy. That would also be funny. So yeah, I should have discussed it. I should have asked people, like, should it still be the DS because that's what it originally was, or should it be the Switch? I maybe should have asked, but yeah, who knows. Anyways.
Hey, Doggy, put this on.
That's the Dynamax band. His eyes make a 96.
Too tight! Too tight!
Conroy with the very grinchy face, kind of looking like Godzilla. That's pretty good. Alright.
Revenge!
Revenge is a actual move.
Revenge!
And I cut it out for time. But I think I had someone in the audience be like, Revenge doesn't actually work like that. It's a move that needs... And then Conroy was gonna use revenge against him.
Alright, this is getting stupid.
Why does she click Dynamax there? She should hit a button that says cut. Anyways. The Dynamax band gone. So this is funny because, hey, very sharp thing. I could have picked any Pokemon, but very sharp thing, and looks like Conroy's about to land on it. Nope. The soft Swalot. And then he lands against that. That's how you end an episode. You just hurt Conroy sometimes. Huh. Arceus's eyes aren't colored in? Oh yeah. You see the shadow and everything, and then it swaps over. Alright. Let's just go on to the next one. I don't even... Yeah. I could have picked a different spikier Pokemon.
If you're going to be late, you could have brought
Alright, this is the egg from Super Mario World.
food for all of us.
I'm late because I have to walk everywhere, which is why I have this.
The rare...
Gosh, it is so cute!
Sometimes... Yeah, Charles did board this one. Sometimes you need justification for why Conroy's using an items, and that also does work better. We've seen a mix of those. Sometimes Conroy just has the item. Other times it's like, oh no, I picked up this.
Selfie!
I think the Yoshi eats that because
Selfie!
he's supposed to be, yeah, his pupils are dazed from the flash. He doesn't like that.
Hey! Give that back!
Oh man, are you okay, Abby?
Yeah, it's fine.
That's it. Are you okay? Yes, it is fine. She's more worried about the phone than her own safety.
You sure you want to ride that thing? I mean, we've all seen Jurassic Park.
Little eyes.
No,
Don't feed this bear in the background.
bad Yoshi, get back here!
My ice cream!
My cabbages!
Hey, give that back!
No,
My cabbages.
back.
Conroy, we have to talk about your new car's gas mileage.
A bunch of characters known for eating. I can't remember if I decided on the characters or if that was up to the storyboard artist, but this is definitely a selection of characters I would do. Owen, Chowder, Garfield, you know, you've got modern, you've got old, you've got comic books with Jughead.
Looks like I was really taken for a ride here.
Pun. Not much to say about that one. That's a pretty standard script. Turned out well. I liked it. I think my writing on that was good.
You know, the other princesses are...
I love this short! Okay, so I had just finished watching Arlo the Alligator and I wanted to find a way to include it. And of course, we have Ray at our disposal who will just do the Vanellope von Schweetz voice at a moment's notice. So this was absolutely perfect.
great, but they have certain expectations, like singing near water all the time. Someone
This is all stuff from Wreck-It Ralph 2.
strong singing water all the time. Someone strong singing them, falling in love with the first person they meet, and having issues with missing parents.
And that is all things that describe Arlo. That's just one of those ones that utterly came together. Oh, hello. So I'm assuming dreams can come true VA. That's Ray. Is that you, Ray? How are you doing? I mean, yeah, okay, cool. Thanks for letting us know. Yeah, this is just one of those ones. I want to watch this again. This
You know,
just
the
came
other
together.
princesses are great, but they have certain expectations, vacations? Like seeing
Also, I enjoyed the joke of big ice cream in front of small girl and tiny cup in front of big girl.
near water all the time, someone strong seeming them, falling in love with the first person they meet, and having issues with missing parents.
That's me doing the gasp. Yep, Arlo is a Disney princess. And look at all those Andrew credits there. Yeah, big ice cream. That it came in at the right time, indeed. I mean, we're also in that Ray period because there's a lot of Abby.
Read it and weep.
Princesses didn't need rigs, just drawn plain. Yeah, okay. Oh, here's another Leo just makes a pun script.
Full house.
Slow day at work. Detune themes card, yeah. Slow day at work, you just play poker with your boss, apparently.
Hey, Conroy, what you got?
Ah! He said it! I was originally envisioning this as like one big shot with all 5 characters. Also, this, whatever. I don't know why. There was a big controversy at the time about what gender Gonzo was. And someone pulled out this comic strip where he goes into a bathroom that just says whatever and has his face on it. So I'm like, that's what it is, because I need both male and female people in this line. So, yeah, that is canon. Alright. So we have Ace the Bat Hound. We have King. This all came from me remembering King from Owl House. And I've never seen Owl House, but like, we have the rig, so I'm going to use it. Then we have Queen from Deltarune Chapter 2, Jack Frost, and Ben 10.
Royal Flush.
And they're all in line for the bathroom. I don't really have anything else to say. I came up with a weird pun. Yeah, I was expecting to see all 5 of them just in one big shot or something, but let's see how many people like understand the joke in the comments. A Royal Flush in poker is an ace, king, queen, jack, and 10 of the same suit, if that helps. Yeah. One of those rare moments that Conroy has the upper hand on Doggy. Yep, that's fair. Hey, if it's word plays, he tends to be the one, so that's completely fair. All right. I think the diner would have a lot of restrooms. Yeah. Don't read the comments; they're weird. I like looking in just to see who gets some jokes. Ben 10 before we built the rig for him. Oh yeah. All right. Also didn't specify which Ben 10 to use or anything. I was just like, Ben 10, I need a character with 10 in its name. Hey, this is the second time I write a script for Sonic's Rings, isn't it? This time a different type of
The
ring,
item
so.
we used in this cartoon was picked by one of you. Thanks, Cute Fox YT.
Sorry. Yeah, Sonic just appears a lot. All right.
So you said we're going on vacation? All expenses paid?
Yep, and it's all thanks to this. Follow me!
All right. Follow me! So this is Mushroom Forest Zone from Sonic 3.
A mushroom planet?
Let me try.
A mushroom planet because that's what was referenced in the first Sonic movie a lot, so follow me! Alright.
Another one.
This is my favorite level in like Sonic history, Chemical Plant Zone. Of course you have to have the pinball stage. And here we have I don't know, I just amused myself with this joke. A Sonic restaurant. Get it? Because it's from Sonic and, Yep. And instead of Yelp, once again, we have Whelp. Which is funny because, hey, if you're disappointed in something, you do say, Whelp. Alright. I think, did someone go out and take pictures of their local Sonic to do that? Or did we grab that from Google Street View or something? I can't remember.
I had my doubts, but hey, this is pretty nice.
Nice to see you're in good spirits.
Too bad it took all day to get here. I think it's already starting to get dark.
So, yeah, if you recognize this zone from Sonic 3, when it gets dark,
Bad spirits!
yeah, see?
It's starting to get dark.
Nice to see you're in good spirits.
Good spirits.
Too bad it took all day to get here. I think it's already starting to get dark.
Yep. Anime face. That's pretty
Subscribe
good.
to our channel for a chance to have an item you pick show up in the next cartoon.
Alright. Oh, yeah, and we can even see the credits here. And also, this is when we have that, to hell with Kappa and their screw Kappa, and to hell with their damn policy. Yeah, Abby has a lot of good faces. Alright, let's keep going here. Oh, this is a pretty good one. I like Conroy's arm stretch there. That's fun. Thank you for redeeming that eat some pizza, Ray. That's also a good time to remind me to hydrate, so I'm going to drink some water. Yeah, I think the script for this, I called it The Sound of Silence. So this is, once again, where I do my thing of new character, old character, and a third one. So we have, like, old character from Care Bears, Shriekly, new character, Black Canary, and from anime, I pulled Present Mike. By the way, Present Mike is my favorite MHA character. I have cosplayed him. There are pictures of me cosplaying as him. He was the inspiration behind this script. Sadly, I can't really cosplay much as him anymore because I got too fat for the jacket. Hooray! But yeah, if I ever get a bigger jacket or lose the weight, I have to do it again because it was such fun. And I did the hair and everything. I got a traffic cone and I did the hair with some wigs and stuff like that, and it's great. So originally I think I had it so that Present Mike was supposed to like point in both directions, and like they were all supposed to be pointing at each other, but
Oh, sure. Now you're quiet.
ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Not really much more to say about that one, but it completely came out from me
The item we use in this cartoon
liking
was picked
Present
by one
Mike
of
and
you.
like, oh, I'm gonna write something about him. Although it's weirdly, it's been a while since, because that one was number 30 in that list, and the last time I used an MHA character was number 3, so. The Keyblade episode! This is a good one.
Thanks, Nadir the Electro Hog.
I'm sure they're not the. Hey, look, it's the one where we don't explain how or why Conroy has the key. This was one where the Keyblade, also Ray for obvious reasons. Yeah, this is, I believe, Castle Oblivion from, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, I believe. And originally I think I just had it as like Disney Cottage or something like that. And then the animators contacted me. Yeah. Contacted me and was like, what should it look like? And I was like, just a cottage. It's like, that doesn't really fit. So we had a little, I remember being like a back and forth and like sending some images of the castle from Chain of Memories and like, yeah, let this inspire you. So, blah, 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 blah. All right. We got so many requests for the Keyblade. Then the episode underperformed. Oh yeah, unfortunate.
Please, please. Thanks, Nadir the Electro Hog.
Can we go to Moana?
Please, please, please.
Can we go to Moana? She also has the Moana logo on her dress.
What is this, Team Teen?
Team Teen. And another anime face.
Is this Team Teen?
So how's a blade gonna let us travel to other worlds?
Well, see, a Keyblade wielder can...
Da-da-da-da-da-da. A Keyblade... Like, I don't understand how the Keyblade works.
Xehanort, Castle Oblivion, Haley Joel Osment.
Now let's...
I just wrote, I don't play Kingdom Hearts for the plot, to be fair. Yeah, I just wrote, like, a few things, but I was absolutely like, no, one of the things you have to say is Haley Joel Osment. Like, that has to be one of the things.
Haley Joel Osment.
Now let's see what Treasure Planet has in store.
So I was like, hey, let's go with the underrated movie. Cease and desist.
Seems land magic is stronger than a blade key.
Yeah, because Disney's not going to let us use that. Disney's not going to let us show that on YouTube. Rescuers Down Under, another on... That is a very... I feel like this is a very Garfield face that he does right here. And then Song of the South. I thought this was the perfect one to end on because, like, that's the one that it's like, Disney's not gonna let us... Oh, hell no, not that one. I think originally in my script I had, like, that he was going to hit by 3 of these panels repeatedly, each one launching him further in the air.
You really...
And then I was like, this has to do... He has to fly over the Disney castle like the logo does. Oh, you can... Oh, really? Oh, you can! Alright.
You really flew there.
Abby's just visiting Ray at her job.
I guess we found out how far he'll go.
Ending on a Moana pun.
Subscribe to our channel for a chance
Hidden
to have
Mickey,
an item
what?
picked.
I gotta go back and see that hidden Mickey. It's in the clouds? Oh, yeah. When you're actually looking for it,
You
it's...
really flew there.
I guess we found out how far he'll go.
Yeah, so, I don't know. I just like the idea that Castle Oblivion and all that was inside Disneyland. Hey, if you're willing to pay for me, Ray, I will gladly gladly go. Alright. So here we start with the return trip arc. Should I do it all? No, I'm just gonna go right to the compilation one. And we're gonna watch the full thing. 7 minutes long, actually not that bad. Okay.
The item we used in this cartoon was picked by one of you.
Yeah, there's all the ones They're gonna fly in and I'll get us in. Yeah. Okay. Going for an animation screening tonight. All right. That's fair. All right.
Like the color scheme, but why
Color scheme because he likes black and white.
you bring us here?
To show you this portal.
Whoa! Let's go back to that face. I don't think I ever noticed that before. That's a good frame.
To show you this portal gun, I figured that it can help me out with toon training.
Like avoiding the anvil that's about to fall on you?
Like avoiding the anvil that...
This was hard to explain what I wanted. When I was like, he should kind of float in the air, like
See? Piece of...
like how cartoons like float when they're not looking down and that kind of stuff. Da-da-bop-ba-da-bop.
Smooth, Conroy.
Yeah. No, it's we definitely like the more we've gotten some really good animators over the years, and the team has grown. So, like, just the simple stuff that they're able to do sometimes is great. Hey, does that ever happen to you when you're playing Portal? You get sick from that? It happens to me all the time. Not this script. I think it's the one for the Venom short. So. Silly toon stuff happening.
Conroy? Where the heck are we?
And just really leaving on a cliffhanger there. Conroy Cat, the return trip. Oh, no, they went into the Minecraft movie. All right. This is Minecraft.
Conroy! You better be able to find a shelter that get us home.
Would you relax? I'll just find our GPS coordinates and... I have no signal!
But somehow her clothes changed in between cuts.
Relax, I have tons of survival training. All I need is this.
So here's the thing. I don't actually play Minecraft. So a lot of the jokes I got from watching, especially my friend Blake, stream Minecraft, and I was thinking of things and seeing like what's in the game. Oh, that's a little funny and that kind of stuff. So yeah, it took a lot of artists all at once. So yeah, he breaks through the ground, and this was something I learned. Hey, there's a thing called you can hit bedrock in Minecraft, so I had to include the joke to Hanna-Barbera there. And then I know that there's such a thing as a gold. Also, I like how the animator made his stomach ripples. His stomach ripples are square. See? That's pretty clever. I know there's such a thing as a golden apple. He opens it from his inventory. So there was a back and forth with someone who actually played the game who was like, well, he can't craft it. He left the craft table back there. And I'm like, okay, have him just open it and find it in his inventory then. I think I wanted it to be like a diamond tuxedo, but eh. Doggy suit is supposed to be made of diamonds. For some reason, that did not make it through translation. Yeah. Abby, surprisingly not being shivering from having her phone anymore. And then we have this guy who, hey, we don't know who that is.
I
Conroy.
suppose that this is satisfactory for our survival without the usual comforts in our lives. I bid you both good night, Conroy and Abigail.
And Abby instantly falls asleep. I'm also not familiar with Minecraft, so I'm not privy into... Yeah, there's a bit of, like... I mean, with all our tunes, with all our tunes, there's this flexibility we need, like... how much, like, obviously, we're going to include some things that work and some things that don't work. For example... You know, in the Sonic Rings thing, you can't have that many rings. You can't have 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9 rings. In the Mario question mark block, it's you can't gain infinite money from one of the blocks and stuff like that. So there is this, like, flexibility about it. It's just how much do we bend that flexibility and that kind of stuff. So, anyways, let's go back to Stream Raiders for now. Alright. I'm not going to use the Aegis because that would just leave us as sitting ducks for the archers, so let's go ahead. Yep. Alright. We have 14, they have 19. Alright, let's see how long it takes for us to even the playing field. Right, okay, there we go, we're ahead. Haven't lost anyone. Oh, we lost one person. There we go. Alright. Once again, I think I'm going to reward most kills and most assists. Go away. There we are. Perfect. Alright, and go to the next one. Start that battle. Okay, let's go with the Shinobi this time. And once again, if we all stick together, it should go pretty well. Alright. StreamRaiders.tv/LevelUpLeo. We're gonna keep that pretty quick, because I've already been streaming for 3 hours, so... let's get back to it. Alright. And here... Every episode of this saga just ended with a cliffhanger. So here we have the cliffhanger of, hey, we dug this giant hole. Something's coming out of it.
Can we leave? I'm tired of this backwater place. I miss my phonograph.
I just put the final touches on our rocket ship.
You build a rock. Me.
Nope, sorry. Let's keep going. So yeah, the alien's back. I left the alien design like almost completely up to the animators. I don't remember really inputting much. I was just like kind of ogre-ish. That kind of stuff is all I said, but yeah.
Can we leave? I'm tired of this backwater place.
I enjoyed this joke that Doggy still thinks this place is primitive with everything. Yeah, he's wearing pajamas, that's important. Doggy thinks that everything is primitive here.
I miss my phonograph.
And he misses his phonograph of all things. That is the, yeah.
Just put the final touches on our rocket ship.
You built a rocket, but you couldn't make a sound tower?
I lost those blueprints.
So, yeah, one of the things that we were looking for a long time was the Iron Man suit, so yeah, that's why I'm doing this. Yeah, so we were like, oh, there was a long standing thing about how do they get on, because it's like no one wanted to animate like a ramp going up or that kind of stuff, and it's like, well, they're gonna go to a Star Trek like bridge, just make them teleport on. And then of course all the screens are playing D-Tunes shorts from the past. Yeah.
Something's got us!
Not to worry, I planned for this as well.
Yeah, I wrote it that like all the parts come in and hit Conroy repeatedly. And he's Iron Man.
Electroblast! Repulsor beam! Tank missile!
That is a reference to the YouTube channel How It Should Have Ended. So every time that they have an Iron Man skit, he always just like
Tank missile!
just launches tank missiles.
This isn't doing anything but making his clothes wrinklier.
Ring clear!
And Conroy is just watching D-Tunes shorts and on social media. I feel like that's a classic joke for like parodying the Tony Stark mask, but I had to include it.
Of course! Suit! Enter Omega Mode!
Omega mode to sound really fancy, but it's just an Iron Man.
Of course, we all learned in school that aliens hate having wrinkly clothes.
They say our education system is bad.
Glad we could iron out those last minute details.
That that whole conversation is very cheesy, very corny, and that's kind of the point. I think I wanted to make this seem like it was going to be the end because, like, oh, they're getting off the planet, but obviously there's still something going on. Hey, there's still that weird black goop.
Well,
And they're just crashed into the ceiling.
well,
Okay, so this is a script. I wrote out a script for Alex, and then Alex, yeah, just it changed most everything, but I think one line. Yeah, the dirty clothes. It was just silly. Alex changed everything but one line, and I was like, Alex, this is your script at this point. You should take the credit for it. And so technically this isn't my script. This is Alex's script, but for the sake of it, like, I can tell you what changed and what didn't.
any landing you can walk away from.
Finally a signal! I need to see how the rich are avoiding taxes!
Alex was really adamant on that line, and yeah, that was probably the right choice. I forgot what I did.
Well, that girl and her dang phone. Hey, Conroy! Holy Harryhausen, what the heck is that?
I don't know. Some weird goop was on the spaceship and it just latched onto me.
So originally in my script, Doggy was afraid because he thought they were going to get sued for infringing on Felix's copyright.
I gotta say, it's kind of a nice look.
You look even more like Felix.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I look cool
still
and
line.
edgy. Therefore marketable to the male demographic. I'll prove it by strutting down the street.
And yeah, if you're wearing the Venom suit, you gotta strut down the street. You're doing the emo Parker walk. I don't know who. I feel like all of these extras are characters from the staff itself.
What's the matter? Can't handle all this edge?
No, we can't handle you eating people!
Soup, we sell clothes. That is so funny. Soup, we sell clothes. I'm at Soup. What do you mean you're at Soup? I mean, I'm at Soup. What store are you at? Why are you buying clothes at the Soup store? I love that meme so much.
Androids are dangerous, you creep.
Doggy, you have to help me get this thing.
I think in the original short, there was like, we'll finish this up in the next one, but that obviously doesn't make sense in the full cartoon.
Doggy, you have to help me.
The art of the establishing shot.
Doggy, you have to help me get this thing off.
Okay. How?
I like that slow delivery. That is exactly how I wrote it.
Symbiotes are weak to fire and certain loud sounds.
Loud sounds, eh? I got an idea.
And this is another one that's like, I just went through and I was like, what are some super requested things? And this was just the pencil from SpongeBob was one of them.
All right, I get it. You don't have to shout. I just want to be cool and edgy.
Ooh, thanks for getting that.
What? I can't hear you.
Will you two keep it down? I'm trying to learn a TikTok dance I need to immediately forget, cause the trend is over.
That was a fun line for me to write. And also, animators having fun with Doggy in the background, I can tell.
It's over.
What? I have a shift today, but I just got back.
You don't know how many times I feel like that going into my actual work. I have a shift, but I did something the other day.
Wait, I know. All right, Doodle Conroy, you'll be covering my shift. Hey!
Hey, it's cat Doggy in the background. Okay.
Hey, you work, I play Switch. May I, but I.
That's, of course, me voicing Doodle Conroy. The, once again, return of that Grinchy smile.
Uh-oh.
Magic Eye for Seniors, large print. Doodle Conroy Venom chasing him.
Still can't hear anything.
And I love this episode. I love this part. It's actually the sixth part. The sixth is so this is the sixth, the final part. But I love it so much because this was just the part of... This was me setting up dominoes for 5 other parts, and then this was me knocking over those dominoes and everything happening here.
After that last episode.
See, he mentions the last episode, how he's deaf.
Abby, you gotta help me.
Then we have Abby here, who can't help because she's been obsessed with catching up on her phone. Again, calling back to previously. Is running down the hall. And we still had the ship crash, so we acknowledge that.
Come on, take off, deploy lasers, do anything. Uh-oh.
And just nothing's working out for Conroy. I really like doing that stream.
Well, at least I got away from him.
And then we're back to where it all began.
The portal gun?
So yeah, this ending is different than I had written it, but I'll explain more.
Only got one shot.
So originally in my script, Conroy didn't overpower Venom because, like, the point of the whole chase and everything was that he couldn't overpower Venom, so he had to like outsmart him, and he did like one of those bull things of like Toro, Toro. And he also had to like use the extra height from Venom, like climb over him, like walk up. And that got changed, and yeah, obviously it's much better. And then, hey, we're all the way back to that planet with the iron. And we already established that heat kills Venom's symbiote, so... I was plot relevant this whole time!
And that's the...
I think I wanted Conroy to just go... You sure were. But, like, that didn't make any sense. I voiced the alien, too. Oh, nice.
The end of that.
And then Conroy fucking up the portal gun. The end. Exactly how you want this to
Subscribe
end.
to our channel for a chance to have an item you pick show up in the next cartoon.
Alright. Where are we with all this? This is actually taking longer than I expected. We don't actually have that much left to go. Alright, let's keep going. Alright. Enjoy the rest of your day, Andrew. I will see you around. Alright.
The item we used in this cartoon was picked by one of you.
No worries. So, for those of you who don't know what this is referencing, there was a short where Conroy, like,
This
destroyed
calls
the
for
apartment.
Something stronger.
Where did you find that?
A different scientist's garage sale.
Didn't you say?
Desperate times, Abby.
That's a callback to an earlier episode where Conroy says, like, he's got to stop buying props from mad scientist garage sales and things like that, so. Oh yeah, I pitched this, this broom character. I thought that was clever.
Ha! My arches don't hurt anymore.
Hey, Doggy has a new voice actor. This is a good way to introduce it. It's like, oh yeah, no, you're not in your body.
Holy Alfred!
Oh yeah, this is a line I like.
Holy Alfred Harvey! I'm a Casper!
Holy Alfred Harvey, I'm a Casper. Alfred Harvey, the inventor of Casper Comics.
I'm sure we can put you back.
No need. Not only do you kids need to do all the cleaning now, but I can also do this. Spooky, huh?
No, your body is starting to rot.
I wrote this as being like, okay, this shot has to be like painted, highly detailed, itchy and scratchy like joke, because I grew up watching itchy and scratchy cartoons, and they would always do these types of like overly detailed, gross out shots, and this just looks so good. This is exactly what I wanted. Mwah! Absolutely beautiful. And beautiful and disgusting at the same time.
Right, back you go.
I like Conroy just doing that with one hand. Props on the storyboard artist. I didn't really know how to, like, phrase this and make this work as a joke, but I just thought this visual was really funny.
I think you put him in upside down.
Well, even with the aches and pains, this body does feel like home. Though, it feels like someone rearranged the furniture.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how to make the joke and, like, in what order things should go about that, so it felt a little jumbled around and that kind of stuff. I'm not super pleased with my writing at the end stuff, but I thought the idea of accidentally putting Doggy back upside down was a fun little finisher, so yeah, pretty good. Alright, we have the first of the Mousetrap, Mouse Hunt trilogy next. Oh, yep. Seeing those.
Security camera caught this little thief.
The design. I didn't write the design for the mouse, and also I didn't come up with the name. That was Alex. I had I had something different planned for them. But honestly, like, Alex did a much better job. Like, this is a much better character. The one I had was just too generic, and making it look like a Soviet cartoon is absolutely inspired, and this is really great.
Security camera caught this little thief. Luckily, I know the tried and true method.
So yeah, we were all talking about, like, what can we do for things for, like, past, present, and future, and we came up with just like, oh, let's do catching a mouse, and I think that just kept ballooning up more and more until it came a 3-part short.
There! And now we wait.
This is beautifully animated, by the way.
Ah, nuts to this! Let's go with another classic.
Yep.
Easy does it. There, now we wait. Sweet Tex Avery!
Sweet Tex Avery, because it's very much of the Tom and Jerry type stuff. Speaking of cats, and my cat right now is okay, cool. Okay, I thought they were gonna knock over something important for my PC. And then all the dominoes start falling, and so you know, in the background, stuff is going on. There's this big Rube Goldberg machine going on.
Hey!
Ha
Oh, rats.
See, aw, rats. That's clever. Aw, rats, because it's thing. Okay. Then in between that, we had a Sonic short that I wrote. And oddly enough, this was one I did with no dialogue just because it didn't call for it. And Sonic sees a birdhouse. I think originally he wasn't supposed to walk in. I think the implication was that he was building that birdhouse. But also it doesn't make sense for him to be building a birdhouse and not know where the hammer is. But yeah, I kept making reference and use to these thought bubbles, and they turned out so well. So props to the animators for that. So yeah, he had to be walking in. And then Amy Rose comes in from the same screen side as Sonic. How did she not see him? Yeah, and then I was like, okay, so this is a dreamlike sequence, and it's got to look scribbly, like it's a child's drawing. Perfect! Perfectly done. Absolutely amazing. Just to demonstrate what she thinks will happen. Cool sound work there. And of course it's Amy. She's got a big ol' hammer. And it crushes the house. I like that short. I really like it. Has no audio in it. It came out very well, and it's just one of those things that like was inspired. All it was like, hey, Amy has a hammer. So I like it. All right, next up. Next part in the Catching a Mouse trilogy. We go to Abby, who does things with technology.
Such a primitive solution, doggy. The new Scamazon drone.
Okay. Originally, at the start of this, I had a SpongeBob reference. Abby was supposed to say, we're not cavemen, we have technology. That got cut for time and stuff like that. And we once again have another Scamazon reference.
Will detect the mouse and humanely capture it for us, where it will be trained to work in a warehouse with minimal bathroom breaks.
A reference to the actual Amazon there. It will work into a warehouse with minimal bathroom breaks. Also, let's see what its objectives. Select target. Meownate rodents and hate Mondays. Clever, clever. Gotta read some of this stuff. Our animators are clever.
Warehouse with minimal bathroom breaks.
I wasn't gonna make her say straight up pee in jars. Like, that, I think that's a little too crass and too direct.
So you have a Scamazon account too?
And I was just like, yep, this is, I kept sending notes, for the writing. It's like, it should look like a tactics game. This is Fire Emblem. This is Advance Wars. It should look like that. And once again, perfect job of it.
Charge! Gotta order more drones!
And then, yep, no skip. Oh, and I was like, hey, the ad on there should be a Vague brand chips, because I like bringing that ad back. I love that ad from the Cassandra short. So every time that it's like there should be a commercial, there should be an ad or something, it should look like that.
Huh? Unskippable ads! But what about
Premium member.
Premium?
I think that laugh was improvised, ad-libbed by Ray there.
Hey, viewers.
Alright. Yeah. Also, I just realized we're missing... what's it called? The Master Sword isn't on this list. I wrote that one. Alright, well, I'll have to go back and... Oh yeah, inspired by Courage the Cowardly Dog. That makes sense. Alright. And... Alright. So this is another Sonic short that I wrote with zero dialogue once again. I don't know why that's... but I just had this image of, like, Big fishing the entire time while, like, all this stuff was going on in the background. All the other important story beats go on. And Big is just vibing the entire time. That's because Big is such a fun character to work with. And Big is absolutely undisturbed. Hasn't caught anything, keeps on fishing. I don't know why. Cute little cartoon. 30-second Sonic short. Alright. So then we go to Conroy's last part here. I mean, we have enough time. I can look up the Master Zone.
I suppose it's now your turn to try.
Comedic rules of 3, right. That's the problem. If we keep playing by the rules, we'll never catch her.
You're right. Tom never catches Jerry.
Well, actually, there's...
Don't care.
If we play by the rules. Remember how my rig crashed our world a bit?
So, this was, like... I think around this time we were trying to put in, like, a lot more continuity and lore into the shorts, and so this is referencing another short where, before going on hiatus, we were like, oh yeah, Conroy's rig gets all over the place, he splits up into parts, there's a big virus, but also, yeah, and I was like, Conroy should develop powers, Conroy should get abilities, and this is an example of it, because, you know, he shouldn't always just fail and be forever this, like, oh, I'm just learning how to do things character.
Conroy, what are you doing? Conroy!
So Conroy caches the program and removes the background. Now why she hasn't been affected by the crash, I'll never know.
That's it!
Also, I didn't know what program the animators were actually using, so originally I wrote, like, Adobe Premiere, but they're like, do we have to use Adobe Premiere? Because we actually use Animate. And I was like, yes, no, use whatever program you actually use.
Never do that again.
So what happened to the mouse?
Let's just say any chance of her coming back got canned.
And once again, we end with a pun.
Almost.
All right. And I think we only have one more short left to go. And I also got to find the Master Sword one because, whoops. Forgot one. This is called Frosty Reception. So, originally, this was written all... Spider-Man and Elsa, everyone! And people caught this reference. So, happy birthday, because he says that. So, someone in the... By the way, this is once again an example of me being like, new, old, something else. So we have new characters, Elsa and Jack Frost. We have an old character, Frosty the Snowman. And we have another from a video game. We have Frost. And originally, it wasn't supposed to be Elsa. It was supposed to be Emma Frost. Because it was supposed to be all the characters were named Frost, which is what's going on here. And all of them would be eating or drinking something cold, with the exception of Frosty the Snowman. And I think originally my joke was Conroy was walking near and it looks like he was going to slip on ice, but then he just stretches his legs over. But honestly, like, ending it with this, like...
It's bad enough it's cold outside. Wish they'd come in the summer.
And, yep, we got Olaf there because I mentioned summer, and hey, I had to include Elsa. Elsa was like one of those like top-down inclusions. It's like Elsa's a very popular character. You're talking about things being cold. Include her in it. And so I did. And so I also put Olaf in there because we just mentioned come in summer.
Outside. Wish they'd come in the summer.
In summer. All right. I'm gonna find that Master Sword one that somehow didn't got left off. Hold on. We're gonna watch that. Then we're gonna include. Then we're going to finish off Stream Raiders. All right.
The item we used in this cartoon was...
Okay. Where is my list of writing credits? There it is. All right, 23 units. Thank you very much, everyone. We will go ahead and do that in a moment, but first, let's go ahead and... Nope, not game capture. Show you do. All right.
Picked by one of you. Thanks, Bluefire22.
Huh? Slay, Become a Hero and Slay a Dragon by Cassandra GOA. Cassandra, Goddess of Awesome. Once again, just one of those little D-Tunes references I like including in there sometimes. And coincidentally, the Master Sword is right there.
Come on, is this stuck?
I would help produce a Cassandra series if it was possible. Yeah, Cassandra, Goddess of Awesome would be a really fun series to get more attention. As I said before, I had a lot more ideas for it, but like the series just wasn't popular for one reason or another.
Wait, what? Why don't I use these to fight a dragon?
I love this introspective moment for Conroy.
I'm too invested in this now. If this doesn't work, nothing will. What? The...
We cut it off right before he says hell.
So that's where I left it.
Yep.
locked it?
Oh yeah, it'd be dangerous to leave it alone. You'd take this.
So that's a reference to the game, of course. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. So Doggy says,
To leave it alone, you'd take this.
How would that be dangerous? I'm the safest person I know.
You clearly need to know more people.
ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum. All right. So I think that is it for Conroy today. So we're going to finish up Stream Raiders, and then we're going to find someone to raid and end this. So hopefully I got people's attention onto the D-Tunes thing. Let's go ahead and promote it one final time. If you would like to help us produce Conroy Cat's Big Break by contributing to the crowdfunding campaign, just follow that link. Any little bit that you can helps. For $10, though, I will, if you send me the confirmation screen, and that you did it within the last couple of hours that I was streaming, the last few hours, I will boys say thank you as Conroy. Sadly, I can't really do that for everyone because it would just be too many people. If we had like thousands of people, my voice would be shot by the end of it. But anyone who did it today, willing to send you out a recording of it. So thank you everyone for doing that. Let's go ahead and get this started. None of these seem like ranged units, so yes, please support D-Tunes and our awesome team. All right. All right. Okay. They're attacking someone now, but it's not gonna... I think once that, yeah, I maybe shouldn't have used it, but also I think we're good. Yeah, exactly. We have a lot of people. We have, twice as many units as allies. Also, I'm going to take this occasion to promote my own Discord. If you want to know when I'm going live, what I'm going live with, that kind of stuff, make sure you join it. I post all my information over there. Alright. Alright, hey, battle reward, let's open that captain's chest. One viewer gets that. I gotta give it to Phil, who's been here this whole time helping out. Appreciate you, man. Let's go ahead and grant those rewards. Boop. Alright.
Wow, incredible!
We could go back to the map, but there's no real point in it. I'm going to quit and find someone to raid. So thank you, everyone, for joining me in this little Conroy trip down memory lane, and for helping me beat some bad guys. All right, let's find someone to raid. Thank you, everyone, for watching. If you're watching this on the VOD, thank you for watching in the future. Hopefully, by this point, the campaign will have been a amazing success and that kind of stuff. But if it's before, when does it end? When does that campaign end? Let's find out. Conroy Cat's Big Break crowdfunding campaign. Alright, it ends in 42 days from now. So yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll probably still have a bit of time, so long as it's not before the end of October 2024. So yeah, go ahead and look for that. Donate, that kind of stuff. I appreciate everyone who's come in here and interacted in any way, especially Alex, Andrew and Ray, you guys are fantastic. Thanks for helping with tidbits and information throughout the whole thing. You folks are a pleasure to work with, as well as having the chat and that kind of stuff. So thank you very much, everyone.